Ian Peck with the top stories here on Al Jazeera. Nigerian President Umaru Yar'ADUA has died aged 58. He had been ill for some time. The president will be buried on Thursday, marking the beginning of a week of mourning for Africa's most populous nation. Yar'ADUA went to Saudi Arabia for medical treatment in November last year, leaving political uncertainty at home. He returned to Nigeria in February but never appeared in public. Yvonne Ndege has more on how news of his death is being received in Nigeria.
We're just getting the first reaction from acting President Goodluck Jonathan, who will now become the substantive president of Nigeria. He's been telling us through his spokesperson that he's received the news of the death of President Yar'ADUA with shock and sadness, saying that Nigeria has lost the jewel on its crown, calling the whole saga over the disappearance, if you like, of Yar'ADUA from the public scene regrettable.
In Greece, anger over government spending cuts has turned deadly. 3 people were killed when rioters set a bank on fire in Athens. On Wednesday, protesters clashed with police who used tear gas and stun grenades to stop demonstrators storming Greece's parliament. European leaders have repeated warnings that Greece's financial problems pose a threat to the entire Eurozone. Airline security in the United States has been tightened following the failed plot to detonate a car bomb in New York's Times Square. Faisal Shahzad was arrested at JFK Airport on Monday, just before the plane he was on departed for Dubai. Airlines operating from the U.S. will now have to check no-fly lists within 2 hours of being notified of a special edition, as opposed to 24 hours. BP is sending a 100-ton containment box to the site of a leaking wellhead in the Gulf of Mexico. It will be winched down to a depth of more than 1,500 meters, where engineers hope it will act like a funnel, gathering the leaking oil so it can be pumped into an oil tanker. Monica Viamiza has more from Port Fourchon in Louisiana.
It's already on a ship. It was loaded here minutes ago, and now it could take it anywhere between 12 and 20 hours to get to the site of where the leak is. It's never been tested under such deep waters, so obviously a lot of expectation. They don't really know if it's going to work, but people have their hopes in this solution.
And that's all for now. You can get more of the day's news on our website, aljazeera.net/English.